26, no, 25, because Matthias Salanen's number 41 Cosmic Kart does not get going. And has Matthias got that kart running? Yes, he has. So, Matthias, the Finnish driver in kart 41, the 14-year-old from Lampale, who's second in the Finnish championship last year. His favourite circuit is Alhama in Finland, which is owned by ex-Formula 1 driver Mika Salo. And it looks like we will get a full complement of pilots ready for the start of this 11-lap race. Christopher Lullam and Eddie Goldstein. Enzo Giuli. Now, Giuli, will he be panicking? His kart did not get going. At the last start, will it get going this time? Evan Spenley will be thinking, oh my goodness, the driver in front of me, if he doesn't go, I'm the first that's going to crash into him. And there's 20 drivers behind me that could crash into me. Stallmans, Delbart and Jackers all having a second bite of the cherry. This race off and running. We have a start. Off we go into turn number 2. And it's actually an 11-lap race. I do apologise, my timing screen has decided to cease cooperation. But it is a good start from Giuli. After all that, Giuli briefly takes second place. He now gets past for third. Lullam streaking clear already as they head down the back straight into turn number 6. Oh, they're too wide. Are we all going to get through cleanly? Yes. Everybody, with one of the Estonians actually going a bit slowly in the middle of the pack. I think that may have been, well, it's an AIX racing kart. Couldn't quite see who that was, but everybody is through safely. Oh, and a spin there, just as I say that, for the number 13 kart. And he did that all by himself. That's Ossi Peltola on the Fullerton chassis. And Ossi Peltola going for a spin, but Chris Lullam has the lead. Ellie Goldstein seconds, as you were yesterday. Then it is Enzo Giuli, Delano Vanterhoff in 4th place in kart number 17. Around turn number 5, go the field. Actually, Ossi Peltola right at the back in 26th position, but everyone's still running. There's a move back in the pack as one of the Piers Sexton karts. That could be Eduardo Cosseteng going for a move, picking up a place, passing Rasmus Janssen. Down the mid, there's Luis Delbart, one of the 3 drivers that at one point thought weren't going to be in this race, but up at the front, well, Ellie Goldstein is closing in on the race leader. This is something that we haven't seen. Chris Lullam under pressure. Ellie Goldstein dives to the inside, going into turn number 1. Oh, he sticks there, and he forces Lullam wide. Ellie Goldstein in kart number 48 from Belgium takes the race lead on lap number 3. Now, Lullam will spend a lap or 2. I don't think Lullam will go straight back in on Goldstein. He'll follow Ellie for a little while just to see where he is strong and where he's potentially susceptible to a pass. Delano Vanterhoff is up in the 3rd. Tour Stallmans is 4th. So the 2 CRG karts, Vanterhoff for WJS Racing, Stallmans for EGP Racing, are there in 3rd and 4th position. And the Fusion kart of Evan Spenley is 5th with Angus Moolsdale, another of the Fusion drivers, in kart number 23 up into P6. We complete another lap. Go on to lap number 4. Goldstein being pushed along by Lullam. So Lullam sending Ellie Goldstein a message saying, oh, I'm still here, I'm not going anywhere, sunshine. They come through turn number 4 into turn 5. Joseph Taylor, youngest driver in the field, 57.163, new fastest lap on the Privateer run Fullerton chassis, number 44. And Taylor is up into 7th place. See Joseph going through there with that big, called it yesterday, a black splodge on the front of his Fullerton car. There's no other word to describe it. But the leaders coming down towards turn number 9. Goldstein, Lullam in his wheel tracks. The two CRGs, the Van der Hoff and Stallmans are right there. Mooresdale is up into 5th, so a good run from Angus Mooresdale at the moment, passing Evan Spenley, his teammate. And Mooresdale coming, here comes Lullam though. Lullam to the inside, retakes the lead. Behind him, Stallmans goes past Van der Hoff into 3rd place. Mooresdale, then it's Evan Spenley, the top 6 trying to break clear. Taylor is 7th, ahead of Tyler Reid. Matthias Zagazeta. Enzo Juli has slipped to 10th, ahead of Luis Del Bart, Senna Eckers, Flynn Jackers, Dan Traeger, Eduardo Cosseteng, Rasmus Janssen, and the number 36 kart of Autori Malin. Through the field go Ossie Peltola, still at the back in kart number 13 on another of the Fullerton chassis, but the top 6 being chased down by Reid and Reid Taylor, and Reid Taylor have got Zagazeta behind them. There's a move, Mooresdale up the inside of Van der Hoff going into turn number 1. Mooresdale up the inside of Van der Hoff going into turn number 1. Chris Lullam sets a new fastest lap, however. Lullam is on his way. On lap number 6 now. There is Eddie Goldstein now under pressure from Tour Stallmans. Into turn number 11. Lullam has pressed the go button and is gone. In the space of a lap and a bit, has opened up a 7/10 of a second advantage over Goldstein and Stallmans as they go through turn number 1. Side by side behind them, Angus Mooresdale and Evan Spenley battling over 4th place. Delano Van der Hoff has slipped to 6th. Then it is behind the number 17 kart, it is Tyler Reid, Joseph Taylor, Zagazeta and Julie rounding out the top 10. Then a big gap back to Flynn Jackers in 11th. So you've got the top 10 on the back straight together, and then a gap back to Jackers in 11th, and Jackers is holding off Traeger, Cosseteng, Eckers, Malin, Janssen, Kadapik, Dufek, Wada and Eureka. That's your top 20, but Goldstein has got his hands full with his countryman Tour Stallmans. There are the two Fusion teammates, Spenley in kart 33, Mooresdale in kart 23. 4th and 5th. They've both passed Delano Van der Hoff, and the young Dutchman, the 12-year-old from Dordrecht, is slipping back as Tour Stallmans passes Eddie Goldstein for 2nd place. As we run lap 8 out of 11. The gap to Chris Lullam is 1.03 seconds. It's another new fastest lap for Lullam, a 56.39. This is lap 8 of 11. Through the button complex, go the lead pack. Van der Hoff under pressure now from Tyler Reid, Joseph Taylor, Matthias Zagazeta and Enzo Juli. There are the two Fusion drivers coming at the shot, going through turn number 9 now. Mooresdale trying to find a way past Spenley, but he doesn't want to get involved in a battle because they're still thinking, oh well, if I work with my teammate we may be able to push up to the 2nd place battle. I think they've probably written off the win in this race at least. Lullam has got things under control as we stand. But can Mooresdale push up? Goldstein though is trying to work with Tour Stallmans, lap 9 out of 11. Last time around, Stallmans and Goldstein were only a couple of hundredths slower than Lullam. And the battle for 6th place on back still being led now by Tyler Reid. Taylor, Van der Hoff has slipped back to 9th, so Delano Van der Hoff has dropping down the order. No change up at the front. Lullam extending his advantage by a whisker or so every sector. Through turn 11 into turn 12. There's the 5 kart battle for 6th place going through your screen. Lullam takes a long look over his shoulder. He knows he's under no pressure, so he can relax a little bit. Stallman and Goldstein working together. Not sure how long that is going to last. Van 't Hoff now down in 9th place, trying to hold off Enzo Juli. But when will Eli Goldstein make his move? If he can at all. Tour Stallmans is holding on to P2, but he's not making an impression on Lullam, who now leads by 1.2 seconds. Chris Lullam trying to maintain his unbeaten record this weekend. Comes through turn number 10. Well, he's bringing the number 1 plate back to this championship, so he's saying big, loudly and proudly, hey, I'm number 1. If you want that number 1 plate from me, you're going to have to work for it. And at the moment, nobody has got an answer. But Moolsdale and Spenley are closing in on the 2 Belgians on this, the 11th and final lap. Tour Stallmans is going to have to start defending from Eli Goldstein. There's Spenley in the 33, Moolsdale in the 23. The gap between them is only 2 or 3 kart lengths. Eli Goldstein makes the move and Stallmans doesn't fight him. Now, is there some sort of agreement there? Goldstein saying, well, I'm not hanging about, and Stallman's unable to prevent his countryman from passing him. But Lullam up at the front, untroubled. Goldstein, Stallmans, Spenley and Moolsdale. And of course, nobody wants to make a mistake at the last corner, because this is just setting the grid for the main event. Into turn number 11, nobody making any rash sort of challenges. Lullam wins again at a canter from pole. Goldstein second. Stallmans finishes in 3rd place. And now I know why Stallmans didn't fight Eli Goldstein, because Tour Stallmans wants to start on the inside row of the grid. That number 53 driver, he will start directly behind Lullam and will have the best chance of passing Lullam going into turn number 1. Goldstein will start on the outside front row, and he's got his work cut out to try and get across and not lose too many places at the start. Spenley finishes 4th. Moolsdale finishes in 5th position. Then it is Tyler